back for another review. This is going to be me talking about some stuff that happened on R&B Divas LA and what happened on SWV Reunited. I want to start with SWV because I just finished watching it and it's fresh on my head. First of all, I feel bad for Corey. I have said this before. I agree with Corey with what he said in this episode, that they are unmanageable. They have not been able to keep a manager yet, and it's because they don't understand what a manager is supposed to do. That was very clear in the way Lily and Taj, and I feel like mostly them too, but the only reason Coco doesn't act that way with Corey is because that's her friend. If he was another manager, I feel like she'd be right along with them, talking to them any type of way, telling them what they supposed to do. You know, nobody can tell them shit. I mean, look at how they did Mike. They was gonna play Mike out and not want him to be music director for their show because he told them that they was fucking up when they come to rehearsal and they don't know the song. And you know, Taj can barely sing. And I mean, Corey was right from the beginning, because when they started off the beginning of the episode, she's at this award ceremony for her husband. I have no problem with her being there for her husband, but you don't need to be screaming and woo and all of that shit. You don't need to be drinking alcohol. You don't need to be talking a lot. You should have went to the doctor before that ceremony because you knew you had rehearsal the next fucking day. Okay? Like, I really feel like when push comes to shove, you were not doing what you were supposed to be doing for somebody who is really counting on, you know, music being their career. I feel like Taj has the attitude that I don't really need to be here in the first fucking place. I do this shit for fun. So if I don't feel like doing what I'm supposed to do as a vocalist, oh well. That's her attitude. But also I feel like they have this attitude that when Corey tells them what they need to do, he's not supposed to be telling them nothing. He's not supposed to be talking to them like that. And the same thing with Mike, Coco's husband. He was just trying to like say, y'all fucking up. You in here taking pictures. This bitch over here don't know the words. Want me to tell her when to come in. And you know, like, what the fuck? Come on, y'all been doing this for how many years? Y'all keep talking about, oh, we've been doing this for 20 years and trying to devalue Corey because y'all been doing this shit for so long, but y'all have not been doing this shit for 20 years consistently. Let's get that out the gate right now. Early 90s to late 90s. That was it. That was it. Y'all may have been touring in the past, what, like 5 years? Great for y'all. We want to see y'all. We want y'all to come out with new music. But I can understand why y'all have not maintained a manager. Y'all are difficult as the fuck. Y'all are so difficult, okay? Like, Taj, you got up there in Jamaica and could not sing. You couldn't even do a rap verse, okay? I can understand not being able to sing and vocalize as strongly as normal, but you couldn't even do a rap verse. So when everybody is nervous and wishing and praying and trying to get it into your head that your ass need to A, go to the doctor, B, go lay your ass down somewhere, you need to understand where their fright is coming from, because everybody is dependent on SWV. The band, the manager, the music director, everybody that has something to do with y'all is dependent on y'all to show up and do what y'all gotta do. But y'all out here pussyfooting and playing around and they won't get all in y'all feelings. Lily, let's be real, bitch. You need this more than everybody else. So that's why we want you to win so bad. But if you're gonna be up there with that wet ass hair all day, I'm gonna need for you to stop talking to Corey like that. When you told him that you supposed to be telling him what he's supposed to be doing, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Y'all are supposed to be working together. As a manager, he is supposed to manage y'all. Okay? Like, just because y'all pay him does not mean that the title of what he's supposed to be fucking doing has changed. He manages y'all. Do y'all know what that means? Like,
what job?
What job?
The manager doesn't tell you.
Exactly. What job does a manager not tell you what you're supposed to be doing? Especially when after 20 years you get your fucking ass on stage, don't know the words to the song, okay? Y'all done had 3 rehearsals and you still don't know the words to the song. And he tell you, don't go out there and perform that song. Y'all not ready to perform that song. Y'all tell him, fuck what he gotta say. And that's why he like, you know what then? I know I wasn't supposed to say nothing, Coco, but you know what? I don't fucking care anyway, because y'all next manager gonna come in and do whatever, right? I know y'all got a meeting, bitches. Ain't nobody worrying about y'all. They kept trying to act like Corey was the one overreacting, but Corey stayed calm and didn't yell the whole time. He was like, you know, it is what it is. But y'all ever thought about the fact that it's y'all the ones that fuck up? Because Taj was like, yeah, you were right, pat yourself on the back. And it's like, why you gotta be a bitch about it? Y'all whole attitude attitude and demeanor is, don't tell me what to do, I don't need to be here. Bitch, we don't need to be here either. As a manager, he can go manage somebody that actually wants to make it in the fucking music industry. That actually cares about whether they get on stage and don't know the fucking song when they're performing. You know what I'm saying? Granted, the sound people were fucked up, but come on all these shows, the sound people be fucking up. I don't know where y'all get these sound people from, R&B Divas, WeTV, Oxygen, TV One, wherever y'all get these sound people from, you need to send their ass back, okay? But it still remains that when y'all finally did get the tape to roll, y'all didn't know the damn lyrics. Coco, you up there, man. And it's like, no, bitch, we don't know the song, so we can't help you right now, okay? Don't be looking in the crowd for us to give you the words to the song that y'all supposed to be presenting to us tonight. So if you ask me, they didn't get them people their money worth. They didn't get them people their money's worth. And at the end of the day, it's y'all that look like y'all didn't know what the fuck y'all was doing. So being mad at Corey and all of that shit, to me, is just total fuckery. It's total fuckery. It's them not wanting to take responsibility for themselves, but feeling like they cannot do whatever fuck they don't want to do, even though it's fucking up their career. And they don't care. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the way they did Corey. I really feel like that's fucked up. All the shit that Corey been having to put up with, and every time y'all get a new manager, and the new manager tell y'all something y'all don't like, y'all always go back to Corey, and Corey always come back and help y'all out, and get y'all dates, and make sure y'all know where y'all supposed to be at, but then your fucking ass get there, and you got an attitude, you talk to him any kind of way, you show up late, you don't be at rehearsal, you don't know the words to the fucking songs. Like, come on now. Come on now. How long y'all been doing this? Because y'all act like y'all brand new at it, to tell you the truth. Like, no, okay? Like, you know who can have attitudes? Bitches who show up on time and know their music and get up there and perform that shit every fucking time. Those are the people that can have attitudes. People like y'all that's fucking up, regardless of how talented y'all are, y'all can't be divas. Y'all can't get up there and be talking to people in any kind of way. Because y'all fucking up y'all damn self. Okay? That's how I feel. That's my take on SWV. It was nice for a chance to see Coco not be the bad guy. I'm not even gonna front. I enjoyed not being so aggravated with her as it showed in the beginning of the season. Like a couple of episodes ago, she, you know, came through and was there for everybody and babysitting and being a friend and being a sister girlfriend and all of that shit. And I was here for it, y'all. I was so here for it. But now the tables are turned and I'm looking at Lily and Tosh like, y'all working on my fucking nerves. Okay, who are y'all? Who are y'all? Okay, come on now. You need to stop. They was doing a lot. I'm just saying. I love y'all, but come on now. I ain't y'all fucking manager. I can say what fuck I won't say. You bitches don't manage me to manage y'all, so I'm gonna say what fuck I won't say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck going on with that, but yeah. Okay, moving along. R&B Divas LA. Now, this whole season, I feel like with R&B Divas LA, we have been trying to make Shantae Moore the bad guy. And this episode, I was like, what the fuck is going on? First of all, Chrisette Michelle and Lil Mo, y'all was doing the absolute most this episode. And I know this might be because of the time frame or what they not showing us. And I know on the reunion show somebody gonna have all this type of backstory that's gonna explain the shit and all of that craziness. But bottom line, Shantae Moore don't give a fuck about how y'all feel about her. She rolling her eyes and sucking her teeth and giving y'all Eartha Kitt fish face the whole fucking episode. She don't care that she offended you. She don't care that you don't, you know, that she not in this mood to want to share her feelings with y'all. She don't fucking care. That's not what she here for. She here to collect the check. Y'all must didn't get it. Now, when everybody go to Puerto Rico, Shantae Moore was late. Okay? So she didn't know the choreography. She had to learn the choreography. Whenever she would ask somebody, what we gonna do since we got to change the choreography when they finally got on stage to practice, Chrisette Michelle had an attitude every time she asked her a question. I didn't understand why. I didn't get it. She's asking you a solid question. Bitch, am I over here or am I over there? Okay? Let me know what's going on. Chrisette's like, you know, she's just really driving me right now. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Then, you know, they go on this little rainforest walk and shit like, really? Then they go on this little rainforest like walk. And Shantae Moore has on the bathing suit and some booty shorts, and she out there, she about to get it popping in the rainforest. And Chrisette Michele and Lil Mo are there, and they all want to sit down and talk, and Chrisette is giving her this fucking Wheel of Fortune intro, and I'm just saying, like, she's going on and on and on, and I just feel like I'm watching a wheel spin and watching a wheel spin and watching a wheel spin, and she's basically just trying to put it out in her most earthly mother psychologist way that they need to share their feelings because she feels some type of way about Shantae Moore. Shantae Moore don't have shit to say. She feel, you know, I don't know where you're getting this from. I don't know. And then they just start going off, and Lil Mo is getting all upset and jumping up and down and starts to say she gonna beat her ass, and Shantae is like, you're not gonna beat my ass. You're not gonna touch me. I'll snatch the other side of your head. Lil Mo, for what? What happened? What did we miss? What didn't we see for you to be jumping up and down with your fucking retarded ass talking about people got perversions when we all know your backstory thanks to the Breakfast Club? So I'm gonna need for you not to be so judgy when you get upset with people. Chrisette Michele, same for you. Yes, you are known and you are like the most successful artist that is on the show at this time. But at the same damn time, we all know whose world we live in. And you know, I just feel like we should all take a step back and put our egos in check, because I feel like that's what's really happening with Shantae Moore and Chrisette Michele. It's a leaderish type of role that Shantae tries to take on, but that Chrisette feels like she wants to take on because this is who she is. And they're butting heads because of that, really, if you ask me. And I feel like Lil Mo also has an ego, but Lil Mo is just caught up on some bullshit with her feelings towards Shantae. I don't know what it is, but it's coming off wrong. After they got into it at the waterfall and she told her about her perversion and her wearing a bikini to the waterfall, who does that? And I'm like, well, bitch, who wears leather shorts in the rainforest? Who? Xena the Warrior Princess? Come on, bitch, lay it down. Lay it down. And you in a horrible ass blind head that you've been sporting all season. I tried to not say anything, y'all, but I just can't. I just can't with you, Lil Mo. Oh my God, all of the Jesus, and I need to pray like the Lord is only listening to you right now. Like, it just aggravates my fucking nerves when people always want to be so sanctimonious when they know that they with their own fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And watching this, I can tell that Shantae is in a, like, on a defensive mode, and she's also being low-key shady conniving, because when they had that dinner after they performed and the faces she was making and the shit, you know, like, you wait until after Chrisette leaves to want to talk and all of that shit, like, that was all pretty shady to me, because I felt like you wanted to freeze her out, because like I said, we gotta find the alpha female and all of that. And I also was pissed off at the way everybody was coming at Claudette. Now, I did feel like Claudette was trying to have Shantae's back, because it did appear as if everybody was jumping on Shantae. At that table, at the beginning of that conversation, Michelle had shit to say about the devil that she saw when she looked at her. And then, you know, Lil Mo gotta go and pray, and Chrisette gotta say how she feels like she's being low-key shady. She never wants to talk to her. So Claudette was like, well, fuck, bitch, you don't never want to talk to me. I don't never really be around you like that. You always to yourself when I'm around. So I'm gonna say, like, how I feel, since everybody wants to point the finger at Shantae. Well, this just pisses Lil Mo and Chrisette off, because Chrisette like, so you feel like I haven't been open? How haven't I been open? And she can't even let Claudette get a word in edgewise. And Claudette is like, that's not what I'm saying. But she keep interjecting and keep not letting her finish talking and keep. So Claudette's like, hold up, bitch, you don't know me like that, okay? So calm the fuck down, because you're getting a little bit too rowdy. And everybody is like, oh. And it's like, man, get the fuck out of here. Claudette tried to be real calm for as long as she could, okay? I really feel like whatever her opinion was, she should have been able to express it whenever the fuck she wanted to express it. That whole argument of you haven't said nothing this whole time, so the fuck what? What if I felt like I didn't really have nothing to say about this stupid shit, but now that y'all done came to my people house and showed y'all ass a little bit, she, you know, serenading my mama, y'all over here giggling like some fucking high school girls. Now I hear y'all going in the rainforest, jumping on people and shit like that, you know, threatening to throw people off fucking edges of cliffs and shit like that. Maybe I feel like it's time for me to say something. I just didn't like that, oh, now she can't say something because she didn't stay out of it this whole time. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Michelle only says something to certain people. I have never seen Shantae treat her any type of way, but I've never seen Michelle say anything to Shantae in her face until we were sitting at this table. So I really feel like anybody that feel like that, stop that shit, okay? Because they don't have to be like Lil Mo and Chrisette, always trying to fix somebody else, or, you know, just get so annoyed and aggravated that a person isn't responding the way they want them to respond. Bottom line, when you peeped how Shantae didn't give a fuck, y'all shouldn't have gave a fuck. It shouldn't have been all of that getting upset, and now we gotta go and have this retarded ass performance where the energy is bad. Then after that, we can't even sit down and talk about it. Chrisette tells all of the women that she will never talk to them again. And I was like, bitch, really? Is it that serious that you're not going to talk to none of them ever again because Claudette told you that you were a little standoffish as far as she's concerned? She even said she wasn't trying to offend, and I don't think Claudette was trying to offend, but I think Claudette was trying to have Shantae's back and express how she felt at the same time. Something that, you know, she don't give a fuck really about whether Chrisette is close with her or not. That's obvious. But it was like, you going so hard on Shantae, I'm going to tell you how I feel. That's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? But bottom line, this is all some petty bullshit. Shantae, you know, you aggravating me with the way you responding, because you know all you gotta do is talk this shit out and it'll be all good. But I feel like, you know, she might be tired of talking to you hoes at this point. She got all that other shit going on at home. She got that custody battle with Kenny Lattimore and him saying she's a bad mother, and she's just going through it right now. And I feel like that whatever is going on with this little catty bullshit, she could care less. And on top of that, y'all kind of making the situation worse for her, so she gonna shade y'all. That's how I feel like Shantae's point of view. You know what I'm saying? So she's being shady too. I'm not doubting that, but I just feel like bitch don't care. And when they don't care, you need to let the shit go. You know what I'm saying? They was coming too hard. Leela James tried to go out there and talk to Chrisette and bring her back, but she was like, no, she's done. And I'm like, let that bitch be done. Just like she should have been done with that red dress she wore to that performance. I'm sorry, but I don't know who told you your body could fit into that dress, but they told you wrong. They told you wrong. I'm sorry. Everybody should be able to wear whatever the fuck they want to wear, but on Bonnie Blue's review, she gonna tell you that she didn't like the way your body looked in that dress, bitch. And if you wasn't gonna spank it up or do something to correct that situation, you should have left that dress wherever you found it and put something on that fit you better. I'm just saying. Leader, the same thing for you. Even though you in shape, them fucking shorts was squeezing you damn too tight. Okay, I didn't know what to do. Okay, I thought something was gonna pop and hit the camera. I was scared for you, bitch. I didn't know if you was gonna be able to get through that whole performance and keep everything tucked in. It was too much. Lil Mo, I don't even know what to say to you and your retardedness. I just, you know what I'm saying, you never dress right to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just always a Lisa Frank coloring book, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and you do that. But it's just not attractive to me. But you know, I love you, Lil Mo. Like, I really still like everybody on the show. I was watching some other people's reviews, and they asked the question of whether we need to reevaluate what happened with Kelly Price because of the way the show was edited, where we felt like we were missing the real argument. We were missing what the big problem was with Shantae, because it all seemed like an overreaction. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I saw enough of Kelly Price for me to know that bitch was acting crazy. I don't feel like any amount of editing could have done that. I feel like with Shantae, it's a little, you know, it's a toss-up. That really could be editing that's making her look not so bad, because I still see her being shady, but I also don't see her saying or doing enough for them to be acting that bad. So, yeah, that's a situation that could have been altered. But this shit, with that crazy, with Nikki Gilbert and with Kelly Price, no, you bitches showed y'all ass, okay? I don't care. Like, you pulling out the Vaseline and the tennis shoes and all of that, and talking to the little dude crazy, and just all of that shit that happened on camera that I saw. I know exactly how I feel. I still feel the same way. I never said I was going to stop listening to anybody's music because they was acting like a bitch on a reality show. Because at the end of the day, that's what I watched the reality show for, because I want drama. But I'm still going to be listening to Kelly Price CDs. They ain't going to never fucking change. So, yeah. That's what I had to say about it. Yeah, y'all, that was all that basically had happened. That's all I wanted to talk about. The song was good, and I'm just unhappy that they couldn't come together. Both groups of women, I feel like, you know, everybody just always got to have they egos popping when really it's like, come on, let's look at the bigger picture. SWV, let's look at the bigger picture. Y'all fucking up. Y'all don't know the words to the song, and then y'all tell y'all manager to kiss y'all ass and get up there and perform the song anyway, and then y'all suck. And he could have saved y'all from that embarrassment. But you still want to disregard him because you've been in the business for 20 years. Stop that shit. Y'all put out an album 20 years ago. That don't mean you've been in the business working constantly for 20 years. Stop saying that shit like that. When Patti LaBelle and all of them say that shit, they can say that shit. Because they've been performing and putting out CDs and doing performances on television shows and cooking shows. They've been doing shit consistently their whole fucking career. Okay? Y'all, on the other hand, went to sleep for about 15 years. Okay? Come on. Because we went through all the 2000s and we almost through 2010s and y'all just not popping up, okay? Popping back up, okay? So, please stop saying that and disregarding people because of that. Because if y'all would have listened to Corey, y'all wouldn't have been up on that stage looking like a mess. And y'all looked it like a mess. So, yeah. R&B Divas LA, y'all on the other hand was still able to pull out a good performance. Michelle A, you know what I'm saying, is so good at what the fuck she does. She forgot the lyrics, but you wouldn't know. Okay? You wouldn't know. She ad-libbed the fuck out of that shit. And it worked. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it really depends on how you handle the shit. Y'all got dope and everything that's outside fly inside. I can't stand it. But I love how the outside look. It's like a lifelike picture frame. You know, what up? But yeah, y'all. Chrisette shouldn't come back on television. She shouldn't, because her personality does not play well on television. I liked her at first, but it's too much of all of that. You need to pull back sometimes, okay? Like, not only do you need to pull back sometimes, but everything ain't always gotta be all that. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just gotta leave people the fuck alone, and that's it. That's all, that's it. Like, however they doing, whatever they doing, is not a reflection on you. If they don't want to talk and engage with you, that's not your problem. Stop taking it on like it's a personal assault. And that's how I feel like Chrisette was acting. And Lil Mo was just egging the shit on with her big ignorant, you know, fucking ass with her versions and shit. Anyway, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. That's really all I had to say. Yeah, love y'all.